come to your life. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. 'Cause everybody wants to rule the world. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Carmate Warehouse. Used cars made easy. Power 103.1. Ballarat's leaders in local. Listen anywhere you go on the free iHeartRadio app. Your news now.
Hi there, I'm Brett Mack with your local news first. The City of Ballarat says it was well within its rights to censor parts of a publicly available recording of last Wednesday night's council meeting. The newsroom understands that Councillor Mark Harris made some comments about Powercore and their planned Ballarat East substation, which could have led to legal trouble. Council CEO Evan King says the move was consistent with their broadcast policy and that the Mayor, Deputy and impacted councillor were all informed prior. Ballarat residents will receive their rate notices for this financial year in the coming weeks. With Council adopting a rate cap of 2.75%, 53% of residential properties will see a reduction in rates. However, commercial properties will see an average rate change of 6.3% on the last financial year, and rural residential properties will see an average rate increase of over 20%. Mayor Des Hudson says if anyone is doing it tough because of financial pressures, reach out to Council.
We have a number of different opportunities for people to be able to engage with us around payment options that are finding themselves in highly stressful financial difficulty.
A new master plan for Ballarat Airport has been adopted by Council with 6 key objectives. Amongst them are looking for revenue opportunities and infrastructure upgrades. Councillor Samantha McIntosh, who chairs the Airport Advisory Committee, says one day commercial flights could be a reality, but can't say when.
How long's a piece of string? That's about a company coming in and with an agreement with council to be providing that activity. But we saw that happen within a few years from in the Bendigo example, and we've got a similar opportunity here.
To sport and basketball, Ballarat crowned its best players of 2024 last night. It was the annual Ray Borno Robin Ma Awards. Named best for the women was Chloe Bibby, and for the men, Tyler Rudolph. Both minor squads have prelim finals in the NBL 1 South this weekend. That's the latest in your local news.
Papel. Members of the United Nations Security Council fear that Israel may drag the Middle East into an all-out war. The Security Council is holding an emergency meeting as tensions in the region rise. It comes as Foreign Minister Penny Wong urges Australians in Lebanon to come home.
Beirut Airport could close completely if the situation worsens. And if that happens, the government may not be able to help Australians still in Lebanon to evacuate.
No clue yet what caused the deaths of a Sydney couple in their early 60s. Police were called for a welfare check, finding the bodies of the pair on a yacht overnight. Detectives say there's no obvious cause of death. Anthony Albanese's had a crack at Rex Airlines after it went into voluntary administration.
A regional airline made decisions to invest in routes that they hadn't previously. Sydney-Melbourne is not a regional route.
And Coalition MPs staged a walkout in the Victorian Parliament this afternoon, calling question time a joke after repeated questions about the CFMEU went unanswered.
Sports. Brought Brought to you by D2E Gym. From Delacombe to Wendouree, you're never too far from a D2E.
To sport, Jess Fox has etched her name in Australian sporting history following her gold medal run in the canoe. She's become the first Aussie athlete to win 6 individual Olympic medals. Meantime, the Matildas are looking for a new head coach, with Tony Gustafsson sacked after their disappointing performance at the Paris Games. In AFL, Richmond welcomes back Dustin Martin. He got through training today after missing the past 4 games with a sore back. And in NRL, the Titans will be gunning for 3 straight wins against the Broncos this weekend. That's the latest in news and sport.
Power FM weather. Beat the winter blues with Hot Temple's infrared heated cycle, Pilates, yoga and strength at 2 locations, Howard Street and Armstrong Street, Ballarat.
For the rest of your Thursday, partly cloudy. Tomorrow on Friday, patchy morning frost and becoming cloudy with a minimum of 1 degree and a maximum of 12.